Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost giving all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east. Call Halal, Allah, Yahweh, Basim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwatash, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Tawada, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwatash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect. My name is Micah Allah, and today I want to talk about those missiles, those nuclear missiles. Iran is rearming its missile program, and a ship of supplies just arrived from China, Western sources say. The first of two vessels carrying 1,000 tons of a Chinese-made chemical that could be a key component in fuel for Iran's military missile program is anchored. Let me just read the takeaways here. The Goeben container ship carrying sodium perchlorate has anchored off the coast of Iran, potentially signaling a resumption of Iran's missile production after the attacks from Israel last year. The shipment of sodium perchlorate, a key component in Iran's missile propellant, was purchased by the Iranian body responsible for the development of ballistic missiles and is not illegal under Western sanctions. China, a key ally of Iran, remains a major supplier of sodium perchlorate for Iran's missile programs, with recent joint naval drills between China, Iran, and Russia indicating potential deepening government-to-government strategic ties. Right, so those three countries, all right, they're close friends, all right, they're allies. Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Arab Emirates joined the BRICS in 2024, like a year ago, around January. So it's not just Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. All right, now you got those other countries too. So they're obviously, since they got economic relationships established with them, it's obviously in their best interest to help them arm themselves, so they can defend themselves. That's basically just prophecy. This prophecy coming to pass. All right, Jeremiah 51 verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, all right, which is America, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. All right, that's talking about the wind that comes from the detonation of nuclear missiles. And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. So the Lord is doing that. He's sending them fanners by having, China help Iran with their nuclear missile program. Sending the fanners. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine. And spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host. Right, and that brigandine, that's talking about their missile defense systems, because the brigandine was armor that was used back in the day. When wars were fought, strictly with swords and bows and lances, hand-to-hand combat, spears and all that. All right, the brigandine is like a medieval bulletproof vest, but for arrows. All right, it stops arrows from penetrating the body. All right, but this is not talking about just regular arrows shot shot by an archer, by an archer's bow. He's talking about nuclear missiles, man. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. So it's going to be not just military people, it's going to be civilians getting destroyed in all of America. For Israel hath not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of Yahweh the Zabawat, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Yasharala. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is a time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And the Lord is saying, hey, this is really to the giving a warning to those that are not going to go on chariots. All right, because if you ain't got to flee. If you're in America, you ain't got to flee. The Lord's going to go and get you before those chariots. Before those missiles hit, He's going to get you in those chariots. Those are going to be the new Noah's Arks. And the chariots, I'm talking about the so-called UFOs. It's going to be the biggest UFO abduction in history when the Lord comes back. And people are going to be seeing that all over the world. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, in Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Right, and that wine is talking about America's philosophies like democracy, feminism, the alphabet agenda, and all that. All right, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. All right, that's just the Lord right there being sarcastic, because America's not going to be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. All right, so it tells you in Revelation that there's going to be merchant ships, right, captains of the merchant vessels off the coast of Babylon. They're going to be seeing the destruction of America when those missiles come. So they're going to go, man, we might as well go home because, we lost our best customer, right? And they're going to be crying over that. Right? They're going to cry because America was destroyed. Yahweh hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahweh our power. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. All right, and that's talking about the Medes were the predecessors to the Russian and Persian empire. All right, the Medo-Persian Empire. But really, this is talking about this time. All right, these Russians, these Iranians, for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. So this is all prophecy. And the Lord is getting the fanners ready to completely destroy America, and there's nothing anybody could do to stop that. I'm going to leave it there. I hope the video is edifying. Shalom.